So we are looking at the industrial index, and one of the reasons why we are looking at the industrial index is because of the cement industry. Looking at Dangote Cement, WAPCO, and BUA Cement. So in my last video, I talked about BUA getting to 200, and that will happen tomorrow. And if that happens tomorrow, probably we'll shoot above that, and I think 200 should become a new support. And if 200 becomes a new support, that tells us that Dangote, BUACEMENT, I beg your pardon, is going to do some good numbers. So without wasting time, my name still remains Investor Joseph, and you are welcome to the Financial Edge, where I teach you how to gain financial freedom via trade and investment. So if you make money this week from BUACEMENT, drop a comment. And if you've been holding and this video gives you that confidence to keep holding, here's the video here. It was actually a 10-minute video, which will actually help you to boost your confidence in case you are still holding, in case you don't know if you should sell or if you should load more. This will give you confidence. And just in case you actually took action when I dropped this video here, this is 2 weeks ago, guys. 2 weeks ago when I dropped the video. I hope you've been able to make some money from these videos. So if you've not, watch this video and see if there is still opportunity for you. So let's quickly jump to this analysis. And don't forget, one of the core reasons I gave you guys in this previous video here, this exact one where I said buy, hold, and sell, you can check the description. And or don't check the description, just come to my page and ensure you watch this video. Let's quickly move on. I told you guys that the Minister of Works gave an instruction, or should I say policy. He said we are going to use concrete pavement, that is reinforced concrete pavement, and that is what they are doing. And if you live around the north, if you want to say a sample of how that road works, you can just check Gwangwalada or Zuba Road. You can see how they actually worked on that road. And also, if you're in Lagos, you can go and check the coastal line and see what that reinforcement is doing. And that is the pattern that all the roads under Dave Umahi is going to be constructed. That's the pattern they are going to use. And I also highlighted a lot of projects. I talked about the deep sea port to Shagamu service lane. I talked about the Bida, Lapaya, Lambda Road. I also talked about Wukari Akwana Road in Taraba. I talked about Ilogu Road. I talked about Inya Ilawe, Ekiti State. I talked about Oba Nnewi and Road Dizogo. I beg your pardon if I murdered that name. Just want to share you guys how all the projects, and I want you to also concentrate on the billions on all these projects. So the last time I did the video, the earnings per share for Dangote Cement was actually 12 naira, while the current price as at then was 489. While that of WAPCO was 3, and also the price was 116. If we jump to BUA was actually 240, and the price was actually 129. So guys, if you look at it very well, one core thing I want to show you is to look at the steady increment of all these numbers. So if we quickly jump to the Q2 of these companies, you see what they are doing. You see that revenue for Dangote also increased, that of WAPCO increased, and BUA increased also. If you look at the gross profit, we have 630, and also we have 172 and 149. So if we quickly jump to profit, that is profit after tax, we'll be looking at 311 billion, guys. 311 billion. That was what Dangote Cement actually made, and WAPCO made 84 billion. And also BUACEMENT made 99 billion. You see that BUACEMENT profit is more than that of WAPCO, and that gives you some signs that something unique is going to happen. I see BUACEMENT flipping Dangote. In fact, currently BUACEMENT has outperformed Dangote Cement. And anybody who is in Dangote Cement, if you are still holding, maybe you are not checking the market. Because if you are checking the market, you realize that WAPCO is coming down, Dangote Cement is coming down, and BUA is going up. Because I see no reason why you be going into all these companies if you are seeing a hot cake. If I were you, I would sell my Dangote Cement, I would sell my WAPCO and load everything up in BUA. But that is not the financial advice. I'm just saying what I will do. And this is not when I'm going to do it, because now I think the prices are kind of high. So if you are coming new, you want to watch and see if there is any pullback for you to go in. So the earnings per share also, one beautiful thing about this earnings per share is the fact that I want you to pay attention on the steady increment. So this is what we will look at. For Dangote Cement, from 12, it jumped to 18. excellent. And also for WAPCO, from 3 it jumped to 5. Then look at that of BUA, from 240 it jumped to 294. Not a huge movement, right? But check out the price. The current price of Dangote cement now is 577 naira, and against 487. Look at the uptick. And also for that of WAPCO, we have 146 against 116. If you remove 16 from these, we just have 30 naira added to the previous number. And if you look at BUACEMENT, when I did the video, and this price was actually my third entry point for BUACEMENT. Third entry point, after you must have made some good 50%, guys. And this is 129 naira 80 kobo. And if we jump to the current price here, you can see from 129 it moved to 183. So we are looking at a 15 naira increment. 15 naira increment. So guys, let's quickly go to the chart and check some numbers of these companies. So look at the industrial index, guys. The industrial index is about to break out. So in case you don't know what is industrial index track all the stocks in the industrial industry, and it tracks all the stocks, guys, in the industrial industry. So it tracks all the stocks in the industrial. So that is what we are looking at. And I started tracking this when we had this breakout. I know that this thing is going to print some numbers, and I'm expecting a 100% return. That is, the NGS in industrial index should do what? Should double this number. So I'm looking at 11.5. And guys, if that plays out, you can see where this number is going. Let's quickly pick our ruler here, and let's just pick any from here, then move 11. Let's take it to 100%. So 100% will give us 11,363 basis points. But don't take my word, just observe. But I know this is going to play out, but it's going to take time. But you that you are watching me, ensure you know what you are doing, and ensure you stay clued to my channel. And in case you are watching and you've not subscribed, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified when my post enriching videos like this. So I'm here to boost your confidence in case you are still holding, so that you will not allow profit to flip your hand. Maybe the little pullback scare you away. I'm here to give you confidence. And just in case you entered when I did this video a day ago, I want to give you that confidence that we are hitting 200 and we are going above it. So above 200, you are on your own. You understand? You are on your own. So you know what you want to do. You understand? But if you're in my premium group, you can jump into my premium group and ask me questions to know what you are going to do. So let's quickly look at WAPCO. Let's see what WAPCO is doing so that we understand how to play our game. So this is WAPCO, which is Lafarge. Lafarge is currently doing all-time high. And when something gets to all-time high, what do you expect? You want to see a retracement. And that is what we are currently seeing in Lafarge. You can see now nothing happened throughout today. Lafarge did not do anything. So is it where you want to put your money? Is Lafarge going to do well? Of course. But of course, some will do well more than some, even though they're in the same industry. And you need to understand rotation. So let's quickly look at Dangote Cement. So this is Dangote Cement. So Dangote Cement is currently selling for what? For 577. Remember when I did that video, I told you guys that two of them, that is BUA and Dangote Cement, are actually going to do some numbers. I said, but Dangote will be very, very, very slow. It's a slow mover. Dangote Cement moves like snail. Have you seen when a snail is moving or is crossing the road? No matter how the noise of vehicle, it goes gently. That's what Dangote Cement is doing. You can imagine today, Dangote Cement did not gain anything. Up or down, no one. So let's quickly look at what I want to show you guys so that you know that you are going to make some cool money by the time this stock hit 200 naira. So this is what I want to show you guys. So this is what play out. This is the first one when it actually break through this parallel channel, and this happened January 2024. That is when we had this breakout here. You can see this breakout actually moved to this part here, which is 183. Then it pulls back. Then it pulls back to October 2024 and also came down here, which is 83, guys. It pulled back to 83, which is an excellent opportunity. Just like I said in my community, I dropped it when it was 75. I say, let's keep loading, guys. Let's keep loading. And some persons did not actually get in that period. So I look at this great support area here, which was 88. And I said this is a good time again. In case you miss 75, don't miss 88. Then I quickly look at when it jumped down to this part. Then it got rejected from this channel, guys. And if you look very well, after it got rejected from this channel, it moved back again. When I observed that it was still within this parallel channel, guess what I did again? I gave another call, which was 93, 94. I said, guys, let's load again. And that was when we actually entered the stock. You understand? So those are the entry. These are the entries that I gave when this talk started. So I'm just giving you this parallel channel so that you know that charting is beyond support and resistance. Because a lot of people see my chart that I bring out to the public, I just do support and resistance, and you think that is all about technical analysis. No, you can see when this was rejected. This area was actually a critical zone. This was 2022, and we actually experienced a rejection around this area here, which is January 2023. That's when we had this rejection here, and it started forming a parallel channel. And if you look at this trend line, we got to this part, which was 183, and currently now we need to break this by the time market opens tomorrow. So once we're able to break this, of course, another 10% will take us higher, and I'm expecting a breakout from this trade. And if we have that breakout, we'll be going above 200 already. We are very, very close, because if you look at the market now, for us to break out, we just need to add 2 naira to this, which is 185. We've already broken out. So I want to see a breakout, and I don't want to see a retest. I don't want to see a retest. Of course, we will always see a retest, guys, but I'm just joking. But what you want to do is you want to keep riding. But if you're above 200, don't overstay your welcome. Don't overstay your welcome. There's a music that stays like that you shouldn't overcome. You shouldn't overstay your welcome. So it actually happened in this parallel channel. So what happened in this parallel channel? After I got to this part, there's a massive retracement, and history is about to repeat itself. History is about to repeat itself. So you need to be careful. So are we going to still return when it come back to this place? When we get to this place, are we going to still come back again? That is what you want to watch out. But for me, I think I'll be able to share that with those in my community. I'll let them know how it's going to play out after this area, because you need to understand what you are doing. So you can see the area of support in 2022. That same area was actually tested here again in 2025 March. So these are just some returns, and we have some other plays here for you to understand what is going. So this area that serve as resistance also serve as a support also. So guys, technical analysis is very interesting, and that is why I want you guys to pay attention to my stock course, guys. The stock Fortunado. The stock Fortunado is going to make you fortune. In fact, I envy those that are subscribing to it. I envy them, because by 1st of September, we are going to have Investor Joe in thousands, and we are going to be printing money, guys. So this was a resistance year in 2021 January, and it also served as a support around this area here in September 2023, and this support also continued to this part, which is another support area. So like a rule, if we have, this is the first support, second support, another third support, we are expecting another third support, and a fourth support, we bring it back and return it back to what? To the previous area it took off, which is 46. And when will that happen? It's going to take a long time. By then, we must have made our fortune and allow those who are holding for a long time to continue to hold, while we are establishing ourselves with the money that we're able to get from the market. So in case you understand all my analysis today, and I want to believe that I've not confused you, but I've been able to convince you, for you to know that we are going to do 200 naira BUACEMENT. So congratulations if you believe in that call, and congratulations if you enjoyed that instant banger. And I also want to share with my friend who we chatted today. You know, my friend that said it's not true, you understand? So we chatted today, and he actually appreciated the work I did, that BUACEMENT was an instant banger, and I love that, guys. I love that. I love when people see the truth and they actually appreciate it. So, you know, I told you the other time that we are friends. So don't take the cho personal again. We are now friends. So let's just let things go. I understand how you feel there when I did that video. I wanted to drop it, but I just say, since we are now friends, so it's not It's not a challenge, it's not a problem. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified to my post enriching videos like this. Until I come away again, keep making money and keep protecting your profit. I love you, my friends, and there is nothing you can do about it. Hands to earth salute. See you in the next one.